crazy this morning. I showered last night and washed my hair, but I didn't really brush out my bangs, so now they're just they got a little bit of a personality, you know? Okay, so let's kind of quickly figure out what I want to do with my hair, and I'll do my makeup for what I at least do. Hairbrush. I tried to be a person who wears makeup because every time I see people who have their makeup done nicely, I'm always like, that looks so good, but I've never been able to really get into it enough. Where's my, there's the one. Like even in high school, I never wore makeup. I never saw the effort to put into it. I could just never. I know my eyebrows need to get plucked, but I just haven't. And even my eyebrows that I do, I don't do much. It's just kind of something to darken them up a bit. And just to kind of help shape them. That's literally it. And then I don't know if I feel like wearing mascara today, honestly. Do I want anything on my cheeks? No. I think today I'm gonna just be completely nude. Okay. I think this is how I'll be for the day. I don't really care. Okay. I guess I will go get dressed and then I will meet you guys in my office. Okay, so you guys haven't really seen my office at full view. Yeah, like I said, it's just a rented apartment. It's nothing fancy by any means. Yeah, it's kind of a mess right now, so I do want to clean it, but this is pretty much all I have going in here. So yeah, so I'm gonna just figure out where I want you guys set up, and I guess kind of figure out where I want to put everything in this office, and yeah. Okay, one thing, like, out of all the rooms in this house, I ended up picking this office, and it's the smaller of them, and it's just because I found this one got the best sunlight, and so I got I got like pink curtains, and when I have them closed shut, and then when the sun shines through, the whole room glows pink. So when you look down the hallway, all you see is like pink shining on that wall there, and it just looks so pretty. So yeah. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Okay, let's just... I know I'll have to pause at some moment because my husband's boss is driving here to grab the paperwork. So he said he'd be here around like 11:30 noon, and it was 11:30 before I came in here, so I assume he's gonna be here anytime now, so I might have to pause to run to grab the paperwork and answer the door. So I told him just to knock because of the fact that I'm filming and I might not hear my phone ring. Is that all there is to this? That just seems like there's nothing to it. All right, well, that's good news. Hopefully it's easy to assemble then. Okay. They have everything individually wrapped. So, okay. They had everything come in like this one red bag, and then each item is also then in its own red bag. Whatever sense that makes. It's not like this wrench is gonna scratch up or damage the screws. I love the tools that they send you. It's so tiny. So tiny. Okay, so we got one of those, yes. We got 8 of those. Okay. This is number 3. 12 of those. Okay. Oh, those are just for the... That was supposed to go onto my desk. It did not. That's just for the bottom of the feet so it doesn't scratch up the floor. Oh, that's for the stand that goes on the side for my headphones. That's one of the reasons I also did like this. It has, like, I don't know why that was such a feature for me. On the side, it has, like, a thing where I hang my headphones. To me, it just seemed like a nice little setup to have. Okay, 4 of those. And then we got the 4 wheels. We got... Okay. Looks like we got everything we need. So I'm probably now just going to... I almost don't want to, like, start until my husband's boss comes. So I think I might pause, wait for him, and then when I come back, I will just start assembling, and you guys can watch me do that. I'm very excited for this. I am very, very, very excited for this. Now I just need a walking pad, but that'll be within due time, so. Yeah, this feels great. I think it's like a good enough, like it feels like a good width. And then, yeah, I think once I get the trackpad in here, this will be pretty well exactly what I needed. The wheels don't roll very well and they're all unlocked. Are they? Oh, maybe that one was locked. My apologies. Okay, there we go. That's better. Yeah, I think that works okay. Yeah. What do you think? Like it's a good size. I also like that what I can do with it is like if I want to work out in the living room, I could roll this out there and just have it at like waist height, so it kind of allows more opportunity for other workspaces. So yeah, so now what we need to do is figure out what we do with this room. I'm thinking, because I've been getting more into reading, I want to almost maybe turn this more into like a bit of a reading area. So I don't know if I could try to find, I could even look on like Facebook Marketplace, see if I can find like a cheaper like book stand or nightstand or something where I can have my books there. And I can have this as like a cozy corner. And then I still want to keep my office space in front of the window. So then this little work area, I guess maybe I'd end up leaving things how they are, but I think I just need more stuff in here that kind of just makes it feel a little bit more put together. So, oh, now you can't see me again. So yeah, I'm gonna tidy up, and then I guess maybe we'll run to the dollar store and just see what we want to get. It'd also maybe be nice to have like a little bit of a rug here for the time being until I get a treadmill. But yeah, I think what we'll end up doing is we'll probably walk around the dollar store, see what jumps out at us, and just kind of see what comes of it, and see if we can find some like cute decor. I know last time I went in there, they were like going overloaded with the Valentine's Day stuff now, and so that stuff's really cheesy and tacky, but hopefully they have other stuff that we can look at. So yeah, let's go do that. Let's go do that. All right, I'm back from shopping and it was kind of a bust. The dollar store didn't really have much. I was hoping to at least just find like some little tchotchkes or knickknacks or something, or even like a nice table runner for my table. But all I ended up coming back with is a candle because I just finished burning the ones that I was doing. So this is just wild roses. It smells really nice, surprisingly. I don't know. I've had sometimes with the dollar store candles, they don't burn very well. And I don't like that it's only 2 wick instead of 3. So we'll see how it burns and how evenly it burns. But so I got a candle and then I did end up buying just like a cheap little fuzzy blanket that I'm sure is going to make more of a mess than anything. And then I got, where is it? For my office desk, I got this pillow. I like the color, it's really pretty. And then for my chair back here, I got this pink pillow. It's funny because I normally hate the color pink, but when we moved here and we were deciding to get like all new furniture instead of bringing stuff from our house, we were kind of talking about like what colors do we want to do, because like at our house right now, there is no rhyme or reason to anything. It's just everything in our house has been used primarily, so we just kind of buy what we can find. And I don't know, everything kind of just feels like neutral, and like I think that's what I wanted at first because I painted our walls like this like really soft neutral color, which I still kind of like. But all the furniture, like we have a gray couch, but then we have like our TV stands like a black fireplace, and then our coffee table is like this really weird stone thing, and I don't know, I just don't like it. I don't like it. So when we were coming here, I'm like, let's actually make this place look a little more fun. And So we ended up kind of just like going the complete opposite. I'm like, we're only here for a short time. I'm like, let's do something crazy and just go a bit more colorful. So we made sure to focus on either having, the main 3 colors are green, blue, and pink. So those are the colors we have. I wanted a bit more vibrant of stuff, but it was really hard because again, everything, all the furniture we bought here was all secondhand. So it just ended up being whatever we could find, but we got a couple of blue couches. We got a blue, what I'm thinking, a blue garbage can. And then I just went out and bought like pink and green curtains and stuff. So in my office, I'm seeming to kind of just focus primarily on pink. I was looking at a few turquoise pillows and like this nice green pillow, but I don't know. I just ended up going with only pink. So I think if I do end up getting some pictures in here, I'll try to find ones that have more of a blue green to it. And yeah, so, all right. That being said, I think now what I want to do is I think because I didn't end up finding much as I was out shopping, I can't really do too much to my office right now. So I think I'll just leave it as is. And so now it's, what time is it? It's almost 3 o'clock. So I think the rest of the day, or at least the next few hours, I should dedicate it to working on the logo. And I was just about to say I should go to the coffee shop, but I think they close at 4 o'clock. Oh no, I did not think this through. I hate that they close so early. Shoot, they do. They close at 4. Do I want to get there, settle in, and only be able to work for like an hour? Probably not. Oh, that bums me out. Okay, that's fine. We will then, I will just make a tea here, I guess. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, I'll make a tea here, and I guess I will probably like settle in and work on the logo. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I wanted to show you guys the coffee shop. I guess I'll have to do that in the next one because I love it there. It's cute. It's very eclectic with the furniture that they have there, and they have like an upstairs level and a downstairs level, and upstairs they have like different rooms. So they have like a kids specific room with toys, but then they also have like tea rooms. So they have one bigger area with like a bunch of oak tables, and the walls are pink, and they got flowers everywhere, and it's cute, a little tacky, but cute at the same time. And then the room I usually go in, it's got like a fireplace, and the walls are blue, and they have like one of those like little free libraries in it, and they have couches and stuff, and that's where I like to go. But that's fine. I guess we will do that another day. That's fine. I just went and spent some money anyways, mostly on our cats. For myself, I only spent like $20, and then everything else was for our cats. So, okay, let's go make a tea then, and then get settled in to work on the logo. Okay, I ended up taking my hair down because it was starting to kind of get on my nerves, and I wanted just to feel a bit more casual. I got my little setup here. How cozy. I think what the plans will be is, because right now where I'm at with this logo, I'm still not certain of the direction that I actually want to go, and I'm hoping that today I can actually come out of this with a final logo, at least maybe like not the specific characteristics of it. Like I might want to tweak some things later on, but I at least want the direction to be 100% like, yeah, this is the way that I want to go. Because as of right now, I have 2 logos that I have created, none of which that I'm like super fussy about. There's certain letters that I'm not sure about. There's something about them that are bugging me. They don't feel like they fit in. So I want to keep working on that, or I might just kind of start a different direction. I'm not too sure, but I don't need to show all that. I want to almost just kind of just show you when I actually do have something more definite to say, like, yes, this is the direction I'm going to go. And yeah, so I think I just need a solid good few hours of working, and it's just easier for me to do off camera, because I don't want to have to sit here going through hours of videos to, have to then go through it as I'm editing it. So yes, I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, welcome back. It is now almost 7 o'clock. So I had a really good time of just working on this logo. I didn't get it done the way I wanted it to. So I'm probably gonna keep working on it tonight, but I didn't think there's a sense in me checking in now and then checking in again late at night. So, and I should probably start making dinner here soon. I'm getting a little hungry. So I'm gonna show you what I did. I'm at least happy with the progress that I made, and I feel like I'm more set on the direction that I'm going, because when I came back into this, I wasn't happy with the color choices I had made. I had like 3 different ideas, and I'm like, none of them really feel fitting. So I guess I'll just show you what I've done. Okay, so here is the final colors. I really like using, instead of blacks, I like to use almost like a dark version of a color. So it's kind of hard to tell on here, but this is like a really nice plum purple. And whoops, yeah, so I'm really happy with the colors. I have it as like different pinks, and then it kind of goes into a nice orange color. I have these colors here. They're kind of a good combination of like red, pink, orange mixed with purple. So like they're kind of a bit of a brown, but they got a good combo of all of these colors put into it. And then I got my neutral color that I always add into every color palette. And then I started playing around with like what I might want for some of the photography graphics. So like these would kind of just be like more on like social media, or more for like advertising, or just kind of as like secondary photos to their actual photos of the bookstore. But I found, so I got pictures of books online. I was just looking around, and I really like this glass, this frosted glass look. To me, there's something about it that just is very intriguing. It just looks really cool. I got it all zoomed in. So then what I did with that is I just took this color, I added like a transparency effect to it, and then it just does that. So I did the same thing here. I don't know. I just think that looks really interesting. It's just something to look at. It just kind of gives some of the pictures a little bit of texture. I like to do that on my branding as well. On some of my flat backgrounds, I like to give them a bit of a crackle texture, just because it just adds a little bit more depth to it, more interest, instead of it just being a flat image. So anyways, yes, I'm very, very happy with the colors. I found a couple of fonts. I'm not sure if I'll use them, but I was just kind of playing around, so I thought this might be nice for the tagline. And then I saw this type. I just liked the characteristics of it. I just don't know if I'm actually going to use it for anything. I just wanted to at least have it on here. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys have seen what I did previously for these logos, but this is the first one that I had created. And again, like I just did this within like, I don't know, 40 minutes. Like it was just really quickly done. But what I did is I found a type that I liked, and then I'd pulled certain features from it, but then I'd like recreate the letter. So I think the only letters in here that are from the actual typeface is this R. I haven't done anything at all to this R, but I completely remade the A, remade all these letters to T, these. I even did the M. I'm not happy with how it looks. Something to me just feels off. Like I still like the direction. I didn't spend any time pushing it because I wanted just to see what else I could do tonight. So I'll show you that in a bit, but I don't know. So anyways, that was the one logo I did. And then here was the other one that I had done that night as well. And this one I did nothing to it. This is just the type. I just changed the spacing and adjusted the kerning, and to make it more ominous, I turned this E backwards, but that's all I really did. And I really like this font as well. There's something about it. I like the contrasting features of it. So again, that might be one that I use, but I don't know yet. So then what I did tonight was I just kind of kept playing around with different shapes and letters. So yeah, I was just on my iPad and I happened to draw this T, and I kind of liked the idea of having the 2 diamonds attached to this stick. So then what I did is I brought it in and I actually like turned it into a vector file, and I was like, I kind of like how that looks. That looks really sleek. So then same thing, what I did is I just, I only used 2 shapes. So I only used the diamond shapes and then this longer shape. And so then I was able to design this E, so you can see the shape here is the same as this. The diamonds I just rotated so that they were attached here. And then this line is just a half version of this and then shrunk down a bit. So I really like to do that kind of stuff when I'm designing, is to designing logos, is to create the fonts personally, so like it's a more customized identity. So yeah, you can see I kind of started with that, put it together, and then I smoothed it out, and that's kind of how it turned out. So I'm really happy with how the T and the E look. So then I tried to work on the other letters, and those ones I was struggling with. Like, I was trying so many different ways to show the A. So here's my sketched version, but then I found it was too thick, because what I like about the T and the E is like they're so tight together. So I felt like the A kept coming in a little too fat. So then I tried to make it a bit thinner, but I still it just wasn't, like, it's okay, but I feel like there's still more that needs to get fixed. I don't like how this is just flat. I think I need to almost like round it out. So could be potential there, but I ended up seeing what it looked like as a capital A. So I don't know how I feel about all this yet. It might be one of those things I need to step away for a bit and then come back to it. But yeah, so I kind of just kept playing around with each letter, trying to see how it looks. I don't know how I feel about the D. I don't know what to do with the M. I tried a couple of different variations. So I have like this one. I start kind of doing this idea. Still don't really like that. I have had this idea, but again, like this felt too wide and I just don't like that. Because same thing, I made this N and I also don't like how wide it is. So I definitely need to keep playing around with it. So the letters that I still need to for sure work on are the R. I need to even start the R. And then I need to do the M and the N. Yeah, so I think for the rest of the night, I'm gonna go make dinner. And then for the rest of the night, I am gonna kind of keep pushing this and working on it. I feel like I'm at least happy that I got the colors finally figured out, and like I'm super happy with them. And I really like what I'm doing with the photography. So I feel like that could be something that I even bring into the brand icons that I make or the patterns that I make. Keep it something with that rippled frosted look. Just, I don't know, I think there's something about it that could look nice, because I could envision this as like an actual store front, and I could see them actually like on their glass windows having like that frosted look and almost having it a bit of stained glass, but having it frosted. And to me, that would look amazing in person if that could actually be made. So that's sometimes what I'm thinking when I'm designing these, is what would it look like in an actual environment, and how could you use that in a space and all that stuff. So although this isn't a real client, it is just for fun. I do like to play around and just push the boundaries, especially on projects that aren't for clients, because then this is where I start to like learn new things and experiment a bit more, and I sometimes end up discovering something that I'm then excited to pass on to a different client or something, right? So anyways, so I just wanted to jump back on here and show you guys. It's close to 11 o'clock, so I definitely been just kind of working at it and just being determined to have something to show. So yeah, let me show you what I've done. Okay. So yeah, here is what, just want to make sure to turn up the brightness. So this is what I've come up with. I'm a lot happier with the M's now. And I was able, before I kind of had that A a little bit more, where was it? It was kind of more like the legs kicked out. And so that was causing a spacing issue between the next letter, because I found I had to have it like out here, or else the corners there were touching. So I ended up bringing the A. I guess essentially all I did is I took the N that I made, and then I brought in the characteristics that I had of the previous A. So I added the diamond in there and stuff. So yeah, I'm feeling like I'm happy with this. Like, I think some of the spacing definitely needs to get adjusted and little things need to be tweaked, but overall I'm happy with this. So this would kind of just be like one of the icons. I would also have it where it's just the A and the M. Maybe I have it where it's just the 12 o'clock. And then here's some other variations of what that could look like. So now all I need to do is add in the word bookstore into some of these variants. And I think in my next late night session of me working on this, which I think will be next weekend, I'm going to be illustrating some stuff. So I might end up making, I don't want to say like a mascot, but I might end up making some kind of illustrative item that can go within the logo. But this logo itself is also like, there's a lot of personality in it, and each lettering has a very specific like characteristic. So it's already a little busy in that sense. Or not busy, but it's already like kind of fulfilled and like full of energy and all that good stuff. So I don't know if adding something else would make it feel overloaded, because even looking at this, some of the ones that have the 12 o'clock in there, I also kind of maybe like it without the 12 o'clock. So I might just have the 12 o'clock only in like the abbreviated version of it. Otherwise, I don't know if it just feels like too much. I don't know, but I'm at least happy that I was able to figure out how to work the lettering. The M was honestly like such a pain in the butt for me. So yeah, I'm just really happy that I kind of kept pushing it further and further and seeing what I can do with it. I'm really happy that I was able to get that done. And now it's 11 o'clock and I can just kind of chill for the rest of the evening. So yeah, I just wanted to jump on and show you guys, because I really didn't think I'd have anything to show. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling happy. I'm very excited. Yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. I appreciate you guys following me around today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one.